Okay, let's do this. Since no one else is coming, I'm gonna guess. I should probably check this doesn't break the stream to death, actually. Sega! Welcome to the Sonic 2 Christmas Edition live stream. We're going to do a full playthrough of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The only difference is instead of being normal Sonic 2, there's snow and stuff. Anyway, let's begin. Oh god, this isn't necessarily the most well done of hacks. I will have to, I can't even remember the guy who created it, that's probably bad, isn't it? Okay, so basically the monitors are now present. Father Christmas, Sonic is now wearing a Father Christmas hat and everything has snow on it. That's basically the upshot of this. Other than that, it's pretty vanilla Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yes. The colour palette is a bit screwed, so basically what that means is that Sonic's basically just like that shield right now is just doing my absolute head in. You can't really tell what's in the presents. I suppose that's actually the point. Stop talking. I think his running animation has been changed. In fact, that kind of looks like the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 sprite rather than the Sonic 2 sprite. I'm not sure what that change is made of, but I apologise for the random frame drops. I'm not sure why it's dropping frames right now. Anyway, probably for the best. It's quite a nice detail. I mean, there's snow dripping over the signposts and over the monitors and things. Anyway, why am I doing Sonic 2 Christmas Edition? Well, I thought it would be good to basically play through Sonic 2 as a live stream. That purple on the title card is wrong. Yeah, I thought it would be good to do like a full playthrough of Sonic. I've been meaning to do this for some time, but the only issue being is that it's Christmas and it would be kind of boring to just do plain old Sonic 2 for Christmas. So I found this, and it's basically Sonic 2 for Christmas. Wow, those screw shoes. Yeah, the running animation looks really awkward. I'm not sure what that change is in order. I like how Sonic's got a Christmas hat. Oh, look, is that? the checkpoints, the bells. Fair enough. Oh look, Coconuts has got a Christmas hat as well. Good to know that Coconuts is in the Christmas spirit. I'm not normally this bad at Sonic, by the way. I'm just trying to concentrate on talking and playing at the same time. I will pick my game up. But yeah, wow, sometimes the palette changes are a bit too much because that's too white. It's very hard to see what is going on there. I know what this level looks like, and I know what Chemical Plant looks like because I did play with a little bit, but I'm not too sure what like the other levels look like. So they may be bad, they may be good, I don't know. We'll find out on this journey together, I suppose. Anyway, it's Dr. Robotnik and his rather mean drilling machine. I always wondered about this particular boss. First of all, he flies into his Egomatic using propellers when his Egomatic has jets on it, so I don't really understand that. And does he leave with the jets or does he leave with the propellers? No, he gets the propellers back out. I don't understand because he clearly has jets on his Egomatic and he always has them. And as for the car itself, well, it wasn't particularly much of a threat, but then Robotnik's, wow, I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be actually. Snowball? Capsule covered in snow? Some of the sprites in this look really well done and some of them look really bad, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, so that was Robotnik's first rather inexplicable boss. I never really understood the propellers, never really. This doesn't look particularly Christmassy. Ah, the Mega Mac is icy, as ice, but apart from that it doesn't really look very Christmassy. That's kind of disappointing. Although the presents are still here, obviously. Maybe the other levels will be more Christmassy, I don't know. Maybe the author will have given up some time and just become a plain Sonic 2 playthrough. If that's the case, then that's fine. It'll just be Sonic 2 with a Christmas song. I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, every time there. Bing bing! The bells are ringing out for Christmas night. I don't know how I'm going to have to try and finish the podcast rather than the whole entirety of this playthrough. It's probably going to be the most disastrous video I ever do, but never mind. We can just talk about Sonic 2. Probably my favourite Sonic game. It's one of them really, when people say what's your favourite Sonic game. It just depends what mood you're in. Sonic 1 I always liked for the purity of it being original, but there's things about it that could be better, which Sonic 2 does most of it. But then I kinda like Sonic CD because of the aesthetic. It's got that much more Japanese kind of anime aesthetic to it almost. and I kind of prefer that sometimes, and the soundtrack in Sonic CD is probably my favourite, although I do love all of them. And then the Sonic 3, which that's kind of like a really big sort of epic quest journey kind of story thing, and I kind of like that as well. So it depends on my mood. So I don't know if there's anyone watching. Let me know what your favourite Sonic game is in the comments. I will try and turn the game volume down because it's probably too loud. I'm not sure how to do that actually. Let me just find out. We are having some technical difficulties. I think in here I could probably try doing that. Problem is I don't think Jens has bespoke volume control. Let me know if this sounds any better. If it doesn't, then I apologise. I'll try my best. I'll try turning this a little bit. Yes. Anyway, sorry about that. And I had a feeling it probably wouldn't work out right. The problem with Shadow Play is it's quite good, but it doesn't have any idea how to mix microphone and sound properly. Wow, that was the wrong button. What have I done? Hello. Sorry about that. That's a live stream without technical difficulties. Everything went a bit fast forward there for a second. I was trying to turn the volume down, but it obviously didn't pan out. I know this one's an extra live. Yes, my live stream is called desktop. That is a good point. I will have to change that to not desktop. I should say playing something good too. That'll be because of Jens. Hang on a second. I'm sorry about this, folks. I do appear to be losing viewers for something. I'm not playing desktop powered by GeForce GTX, I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm sorry about this, folks. That should be the last of the instructions now, as long as the sound is okay, which I hope it is, but I don't know. I'll find out when it comes out in the wash. What a disaster! Anyway, oh, there's some presents over here. But you gotta mind these drop down things, which I didn't do. But you can sort of still control tails when you've been caught by them, so that's a tip for you if you ever wander into that particular track. These tube things are kind of interesting as well. I think you can kind of choose which way you go by holding down the button when you get to certain junctions, but I could never really tell. Anyway, we'll be done with this level soon. It's the least Christmas Eve all the levels. Although it'll be interesting to see. If I didn't see Robotnik in the last level, he should be dressed as Santa Claus. That would be amazing because he's got the right body profile for it and so on and so forth. That's a missed trick if he's not. Wow, that's a bit fast. I've got to go faster. Special stages. We'll do one special stage, but I'm not going to do all of them because there's nothing particularly Christmassy about them, and I'm kind of crap at getting all the Chaos Emeralds anyway. It'll just take forever. So we'll just do one just so we can say we've done one. Just so you can see how bad I am at the special stages. I was always really impressed with this as a kid. I mean, look at it in it now. It's like absolute pixel city, but you know, back on your 10-inch portable TV in your bedroom, didn't look as bad as this. It's pretty cool though. First level's pretty easy really. The idea is you just need to collect the rings. You can sort of tell which way they're coming, and you just need to avoid the bombs, which are now Christmas sparklies. Okay, fair enough. I guess there was something a bit Christmassy about this. This level always was kind of Christmassy really. It always looked kind of diamond and shiny. I don't know where I'm going with this, but never mind. 140 rings. If you can't do this special stage, then you're a complete idiot. Now I've set myself up to fail. Yeah, there's this bit, which is kind of lame. In fact, does the level layout change then? Might only have been random ones. I've hit the target anyway. Yeah, there was like one really sort of annoying one, which was I think the last panel where the rings were basically just scattered everywhere, and it was almost impossible to try and get hold of the... That's not a Chaos Emerald, what is that? A Chaos Bauble? A Chaos Christmas Bauble. Very festive. Anyway, that's enough of them. That purple title card really needs fixing. Ooh. Anyway. Haha, Silberio is coming to watch. I like Silberio. How exciting. Perhaps when she arrives, she can help me with my Avast problem, because I cannot figure out why Avast is going crazy on the Gamefront forums. Anyone who's not from Gamefront, you should come join us on there. It's forums.filefront.com, even though it's called Gamefront. It's a bit like how this is called FileTrekker, even though it's bollocks. I did not want to do that. Whenever you do this, this is bad, because you now have a finite amount of time to get out of this pit of water, and you're kind of limited by the speed of these platforms, so you kind of have to be a bit quick here. Oh, that was close. Anyway, yeah, come to forums.filefront.com. We all hang out on there, and it's cool, so you can come in there. Anyway, what am I doing? Yes, I'm playing Sonic 2 Christmas Edition. That's what I'm doing. Now time for the second easiest boss. No, probably the most easiest actually, depends on how you look at it, of this game. As long as you can hit this right, it's basically the easiest boss in the world. All you have to do is just do this. And just know when to put your losses. And then you can basically hit him before he even has a chance to do anything. So that's, yeah, Dr. Bottom Prison dressed as Santa, that's a definite trick opportunity right there. Anyway, yeah, that's probably the easiest boss of Sonic history, or one of. The only one I can think of which is a lot easier is Sonic 1 Master System, which is where he basically doesn't do anything, he just comes around and flies around in his egomatic. And he kind of lands once or twice, and that's literally it. Here we go, this is more festive. Now with... is that candy canes that he's firing out of his traps there? Yes, yes they are. That's nice. So yeah, everything's a bit snowy, that's nice. Random fact though, even though the foreground has snow on it, the mountains do not. That's a bit strange. Now you see, when you're playing Aquatic Rune Zone, pro tip for you, you always try and stick to the high path, never ever 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 take the low path, because if you do take the low path you will end up in like an underwater section which is just horrifically terrible. And because this live stream is going to be bad enough anyway and I don't want to spend all night doing it, I'm not going to go through the watery bits if I can help it. So take the top path and it all goes very fast. Although it's harder to do on Act 2, I think I'm probably going to end up in the water here. I can't turn the game down any more than I have done. I don't think there's a way to do it, so that's. I'll have a quick look, but yeah, I apologise if you can't hear me. I don't know how to turn the sound down. I don't think there is a way to turn the sound down, basically. I could turn the sound off, but that's probably not the most ideal of solutions. Yes. No, I don't think there's really going to be a way for me to turn the sound down. Oh, that's loud. Sorry about that. Let me know if it gets any better. I mean, I can't think of any other way of turning it down anymore. This is a problem with Nvidia's Shadowplay. I'm in the water, I'm going to drown. Bollocks. Yeah, bubble. That was close. I don't know if this is giving anyone else a headache, this scrolling background right now, but I'm absolutely feeling busy as anything. Give me a bubble, give me a bubble, give me a bubble. Don't do that! Is this a bubble point? Or is that just the bubbles coming out of my mouth? I'm gonna die. Well done. Yeah, next time I do this I need to really use something other than shadow play, because shadow play just hasn't got the first concept about how to mix microphone and background music at all. It's absolutely useless. I had a free copy of XSplit Professional which came with my graphics card, and I never took the opportunity to actually use it. I should probably get that set up at some point. Water bubble! Just as it spawns. Always, every time. Okay, I really need to not go underwater this occasion, so what you have to do basically is stop. Because that platform drops away as soon as you go near it. Wait for the platform, and then go up this way. Now again, be careful to take the highest path that you can. This will cut out most of your pain and anguish, basically. This isn't the most ideal way to go, but should be alright as long as I don't fall down. Certainly better than taking the bottom route anyway. Yeah, Aquatic Ruin Zone is not my favourite. Probably not the most annoying level. I think Mystic Cave is probably a little bit more annoying than this. And then obviously there's Metropolis with the freaking slicers and the nutcrackers and all that. This boss is kind of easy if you can get yourself on top of the pillars, which I haven't done because... well, I have done. You can get up that way. What am I talking about? Anyway. I knew that would happen. Yeah, you can just get on top of one of the pillars and then just try and cheese it like this, but as long as you don't make sure you're not stood on top of the pillar when his hammer comes down, because then he will basically just take you. But all of these bosses are just so cheesable. I mean, people complain about bosses in modern Sonic games, and I'm like, nothing compared to this crap. I mean, Jesus Christ. Sonic 1's bosses were, well, all of them were really easy. Even like the final boss in Sonic 1 was like a first boss, it was that easy. The difficulty level on the bosses in this does get a little better. The final boss in this is actually something of a challenge, especially since you don't get any rings. Although I don't think you got any in the final boss, but there wasn't anything that could ring you. It was just like a crush thing, so... Aha! The music has been changed on Casino Night to the 2-player version. Why? I don't know. It's not exactly any more Christmassy than the normal version. And nothing's been done to the scenery to make it more Christmassy. So, not really sure what that's about. Thank you, creator of Sonic 2 Christmas Edition. Could at least change the palm trees to Christmas trees. Come on, son. You're missing a trick here, lad. Anyway. So, oh look, there's snow on the, Has some of the stuff been changed to Christmas decorations? I can't tell. The corners look a little different. Or am I imagining that? I could be imagining that. It could be a work in progress, this, I don't actually know. I always love these ding 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 things. Everyone enjoys a ding ding thing. Yeah, this isn't as good as the original Casino Night Zone music, but the 2-player version's okay. Extra life there. It's just strange how Sonic Team have never been able to actually replicate proper pinball physics in Sonic games. Like, Sonic Generations did a pretty good go of it. Although, it wasn't perfect. I think the sound might be a little bit better now, so that's hopefully good. Thank you for Yeah, Sonic Generations did a pretty good go of it, but Sonic 4 was like absolutely horrible. I've been playing Sonic, not Sonic Boom, what's the other one? Sonic Lost World that just recently came out on PC. And when you're on the 2D sections of that, it's trying to be classic Sonic, but the physics are just absolutely horrific, and I just don't understand how Sonic Team these days seem to have like a proper hard time just replicating the pinball physics which they got so right in the first 3 or whatever games. Which is one of them things, I suppose. But yeah, like basically this is probably the ultimate sort of example of how to do physics properly in a Sonic game. I mean, there was Sonic Spinball, which basically was a pinball game, but just absolutely didn't understand what pinball physics were about, so why they didn't just do Sonic Spinball like this, I don't know. But anyway, that's another topic for another day, I guess. Does anyone have anything to ask or anything to say about this so far in the chat? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Now the vertical spring doesn't have snow on it. That's sad. I hope the other levels are more Christmassy. If this is it, then I'll be pretty sad that I chose this game. I was hoping for something that would be Christmassy like all throughout. It's hard to concentrate on what I'm doing in Casino Night while I'm talking, because this level's just basically not like a traditional Sonic level really. It's kind of more constructed with like vertical puzzles, almost, like this. It's not so much just run from left to right, which is fine, but it just means you have to actually pay attention to what you're doing from time to time. Also, the strangest elevators in the history of elevators. You ever wonder who built all this stuff? I mean, it can't be like here for a reason, can it? No, I'm not doing this one. Is this Act 2 already? I don't even remember completing Act 1. I'm not even paying attention. To be honest, the levels in Sonic 2, you can get through them so quickly. It's pretty crazy, really. It's good because there's only two acts of a zone, which is better than it was in Sonic 1 where it was 3 acts for a zone, which I think was a little bit too much. This has a lot more variety in it. It has more zones in it though to make up for that fact. Now, this boss is kind of tricky until you get hold of him, basically. You just have to jump off the sides like that, avoid the bombs coming in from below. But he's also got that electric thing underneath him, which is kind of annoying. As far as Robotnik's traps go, this is probably one of the better ones, but the other annoying thing as well though is once you've hit him once, you can't then go back for a rebound hit. He becomes invincible as well, but the electric things will still hit you, which is annoying because if you're now in a position like I am where you've got no rings left, that happens. Anyway, never mind. It's Silverio, hello there. I'm well, how are you? You need to help me with the Avast thing later because I just cannot replicate the problem. And no, Schofield, this is not for the Nintendo 64. I wish it was for the Nintendo 64. I don't know why I said that. I need to play Super Mario 64 at some point, is what I was alluding to there. That'll be my next completes if I ever do another one of these. Although that's a much longer game than this, so time will be required for that. If you're watching on Twitch, you can also join us on Gamefront. It's forums.filefront.com. We all hang out on there, so you can become a member there and chat on the thread related to this live stream there. There's also an IRC channel. It's irc.rloria.net/#Gamefront, whatever that pronunciation is. Just a little bit of shilling there. I used to play the first Sonic on the Sega Genesis. Yes, it's called the Mega Drive, but that's no, we won't start that argument. Yes, this is a mod for Minecraft. So it's quite an elaborate mod for Minecraft. Minecraft is actually a mod for this. It is Hilltop Zone. Yay, Hilltop Zone is snowy. That's good. I like Hilltop Zone. Pro tip for anyone who hasn't noticed, Hilltop Zone is Emerald Hill Zone with 2 additions. 1 is lava, and 2, we're in the sky for some reason. Other than that, it's essentially just reuse of the textures from Emerald Hill Zone, but with a different colour palette. And now it's got another new colour palette because now it's snowing. To be honest, this level should have looked like this anyway. It was that high up in the sky. Mountains are normally snowy all the time, are they not? Well, most of them are anyway, especially the big ones. Because it's very cold up there. I don't know what I'm going on about. I quite like the presents idea because you don't know what you're going to get, but the only problem is that sometimes you still don't know what you're going to get after you've got it. I think that was a 10 ring box, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell if the background's changed or not. It doesn't look right, but I think that might just be the colour palette. There are some colour palette problems in this. It's not. Hey, that's the Sonic 1 bug. The push bug. Not sure how that's how I managed to do that actually. Like say that thing, is that supposed to be that colour? It doesn't look well. It does look festive though, so I guess I can what else. Like the sparkly things in the background kind of look like Christmas lights and things, so it's all very good. This is the first time I've actually played through Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for a good couple of years actually. Believe it or not, I don't play it all the time. There's not that much replayability to it. Oh Christ. I hate that bit. Proper troll just leaves a little gap just for you to think you can get out, and actually you can't. Yes, lava and snow. It's not a particularly natural combination, is it? Is there any instances where lava and snow actually sort of... I suppose if it was snowing and there was a volcano around, I don't know. But yeah, lava and snow, not the best of combinations, is it? I can explain in all seriousness the palette and sprite problems in these games. The game was coded in Belarus. That is an in-joke. I have no idea why I said that, but yeah, that amused me. This game is actually coded in America of all places, believe it or not, much to the protest of Sonic Team. Although all of the contributions that the American team members made have got cut from the game, not suspiciously. It's also like this what do you call him, Orbinaut, who has flames around him. Surely the snow should be melting all around him, but never mind. I mean, we're playing a game where we're playing as an anthropomorphic hedgehog who collects golden rings, which he seems to be able to stuff infinitely into his pockets, and you know, we're questioning why there's lava and snow together. It's probably not the most pressing of questions. Now, always get that invincibility monitor when you're playing this level, because if you drop the platforms like I just did, it will save your life. Because you will not get out alive otherwise without it. There we go. I like this bit. Boing, 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 boing. Ah. Bugger. God damn it! Anyway, we're nearly done with Hilltop Zone. It's not the most exciting of levels. Like I say, it's just an Emerald Hill kind of rehash. It's got some unique things in it, like these ski lift things. I guess that's kind of Christmassy, but they were there anyway. And you know what would have been funny? The guy who creates this game, if you're still developing it, these Christmas presents, you can't tell what's in them. You should replace some of them with Dr. Robotnik monitors. You really, really need to do that. Bollocks, that's lava. Get some rings. Now this boss you can cheese really easily as well, just do this. As long as you don't forget to grab the ring on the way up, you should be okay. I've got no rings left now, but that's okay because I only have one hit left. Honestly, whoever designed the bosses in this game really needs to have the red testing. They are so easy. What's the chat saying? When I was a child I thought Sonic collected Funyuns. Can you explain what a Funyun is? I have no idea what it is. Can you do some commentary about Stullido? I don't know what Stullido is. Explain to me what those two things are, and I will comment on them. Now, the music you're hearing in the background of this level is Hidden Palace Zone, which is one of the levels that was cut from Sonic 2. And I will do eventually a beta review video on Sonic 2 beta. But it doesn't fit Mystic Cave, so I'm not entirely sure why they're using this music, but everything's still kind of... The background looks really sort of BBC microcomputer. It's like two colours. And you can tell with the pixelation in the background, the shading and stuff has gone awry because it's only in black and white. That's kind of strange. Some of these levels work and some of them don't. Like, this is just like a proper headache-inducing colour palette, frankly. I mean, Mystic Cave was bad enough as it is, and this really isn't working, especially when you go like, well, I suppose there would be snow on the bricks and stuff, but it just looks a bit off, if you know what I mean. So I'm not too keen on this level. It's Christmassy, so I mean that's fair enough. But it's some things are best left not Christmas, if that makes any sense. Also, this is called Mystic Cave Zone. The reason it's called Mystic Cave Zone is because it's underground. If it's underground, how is the snow everywhere? An important question, which I feel must be answered. But I'm not in the position to answer it. What's the chat saying? No, chat's now gone so far that I need to use it. Apparently someone called... Oh, onion rings, yes, no, yes, Sonic does kind of collect onion rings. Shiny onion rings. I kind of always thought they were onion rings when I was a kid as well. Can I even do this bit again? Do I have to... Oh, there we go. Now you see this is a problem because the way the handle's been coloured, it's really hard to see it. There we go. Yeah, again, the handle there, really hard to see. Thanks for robbing my... Fuck's sake, Tails, what are you doing? Just a pro tip for anyone who does want to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2, if you've never played it before, do not play with Tails. He is a hindrance, not a help. I literally cannot think of one example where Tails is ever useful for anything ever. He's good if you've got someone to use the two-player controller because they can then take control of Tails, and that's even better for bosses, especially the harder ones, where you can basically just send Tails in like the sacrificial lamb and just have Tails do all the bosses for you while you just stand somewhere safe and watch from a distance. Sonic the anti-hero. Anyway. This wasn't good because I didn't really want to take the lower path because the lower path in this is not the best. There is like a really bad infamous trap in a second where you fall into it and you can't get out of it, and then there's just spikes at the bottom of it. It's not this one, I think it's the next one. I will show you for a laugh. Although it does mean instant death if you fall down. It's probably one of the... This is oh, is this it? No, this isn't it. Maybe it's somewhere else. I might have gone past it actually. But yeah, there's like a trap on this level which is... Wow, that was a crush by a box. Nice! At least I can go the top route this time. That box really caught me off guard. Christ, this level is giving me a bad headache. Have I just gone the same way again? Yes, I have. Don't do that. Go this way. Yep. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Those glowing things really annoy me as well. Yeah, this is the same boxes that I nearly just got killed by. So I think it's down here. When you drop down this particular pit, and it's quite easy to do as well because... Not that one. Although that one's killed me just as effectively, so whatever. I don't know if it's even in this act. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But yeah, basically it's just that you can't get out of it. Tails' AI is always special. He is just a special guy. Someone asked, is this a Chinese bootleg? No, but it probably became one. It's a ROM hack that someone did. I really need to... I'll give appropriate credit in the description after I've recorded and stuff. I'm really terrible and forgotten the name of the really nice guy who created this. Yeah, I mean, it's a ROM hack, so basically it just means that someone's hacked the game to do other stuff. It froze for a second. I don't know what happened there. But quite a lot of Chinese bootleggers just take ROM hacks off the internet and then just sell them. Ah, this is the pit. This is it now. I've actually fallen down it by mistake. There's no way you can get out of that pit. What an absolute dick move. Seriously bad. Am I back at the beginning? Have I not hit a single checkpoint? Ugh. Now this is why I don't like Mystic Caves on. It's absolutely atrocious. I do like that dunk noise though. The Hidden Palace Zone music is good in small doses as well, but it is kind of too repetitive, to be honest. This level's giving me a headache. I'll try and get out of here as best as I can. But it's really hard as well because the colour palette has been just gimped so badly I cannot see the lines. Hi! I didn't want to fall down there. Trying not to get crushed by the boxes. The most memorable game from my childhood is a good question. I would have to say, I don't know, there's like so many because like Sonic wasn't the first game I played. The first console I had was Sega Master System. Bollocks! That fucking pit! Game over. Sorry? That's a problem because I really hope I ever continue because that's going to be a major problem if I don't. Wow, the colour palette is flipped on the continue screen. Thank God for that. So that effectively didn't mean anything. Anyway, what I was just talking about before I was so rudely interrupted by my own bad playing is the first console I had was a Sega Master System, and the first game I had for that was Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Alex Kidd was like the really sort of cheap version of Sega's really cheap rip-off of Mario, but it was pretty good, so I kind of have a lot of memories of that game. Aladdin for the Mega Drive, that was good. Lion King, I have a lot of memories of that. Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusion, that was cool. Sonic as well, but that's the obvious answer because I'm playing it. I kind of enjoy all these things in equal measure though, so there's other games as well that was for the Mega Drive. Micro Machines, Road Rash, Comic Zone was good. Just so many good games on that machine, man. Honestly, I could go on forever. Yeah, basically anything that I had for that game. Rainbow Island, if anyone remembers Rainbow Island, that was a good game. Yeah, I don't remember having anything really bad on it, to be honest. I kind of say that, but I mean, that's probably mostly nostalgia. Thank God we've got to the boss. I'm just going to take a quick drink before we carry on here with that. Okay, the most memorable is all of them. Because I remembered them all, didn't I? You're asking me difficult questions that I can't answer. It's a good thing I came in with a shield there. Managed to get a few cheesy hits. If you can just get Tails in there, it's quite hard to hit him on the way up. This is one of those where if you had Tails as the 2-player, it's actually really helpful. If you can just get him in the right place. You can't really hit him from below because of the fire. You can't hit him from forwards because of the spinny drills. Although we did kind of make short work of that, so fair enough. Thank God Mystic Cave's over. This is the worst level, man. I absolutely hate Mystic Cave. Cha-ching! Welcome to everyone who's joining the live stream. We're almost hitting double figures, so that's exciting. This looks wrong. Oh, Jesus. See, this isn't even snow, this is just changing things to be white. And that can't be snow because snow doesn't wave like that, so what is it, milk? Bollocks! Yeah, this is snow level done wrong. Never mind, I appreciate the effort. Also, it's night time instead of sunset and stuff like that, so... Anyway, Christmas presents. Interesting facts about Sonic 2 while I play along. There is a bug in this game where if you can become supersonic as you're entering one of the ball things, you can glitch it out and become infinitely fast. But I can't do supersonic because I've not been bothering collecting the emeralds. Liquid hydrogen. Is liquid hydrogen white? And more to the point, does liquid hydrogen look like milk? Because I'm no scientist, but that doesn't look like liquid hydrogen to me. You know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? It's night time. Why is the sun still in the background and why is it still shimmering in the heat? These questions and more. Oh Jesus. Could have at least replaced it with the moon. Put it the moon and have Santa and his reindeer going past. You know what I mean? I like to think this isn't finished. I hope it's not finished because there is potential to this. The only problem is there's only one time of the year that people are going to play it, and that's Christmas. And the only people who are going to play it are people like me who are desperate to have something to do on a live stream. If it was liquid nitrogen, just to... wow, what happened there? Was that supposed to happen? Just to answer... No, sorry, start again. If it was liquid nitrogen, is liquid nitrogen not harmful to... Is liquid nitrogen not harmful to humans? Or indeed hedgehogs? In that case, how can I be sliding around in it? I don't know if it is or not, I'm just asking the question, but it seems like something that might sort of cause you serious, like, burns if it was, like, on your skin for long periods of time. What do I think of Sussex? I've never been to Sussex, so I don't know. I have no opinion on it. Fuck me! I apologise. Ah! Well, that has gone well. What we're going to do now is we're going to have to look up Yuji Naka's birthday because I am not going through all that again. Can't remember the cheat. It's not cheating if you haven't cheated. I really should have save stated. Yeah, that's not gone well, has it? Sonic 2 cheats. Just gonna quickly have a quick look for this now. In the meantime, enjoy the menu music. Jesus Christ! I know the level select cheat for Sonic 2 is something to do with Yuji Naka's birthday, but I can't remember what that is off the top of my head. Oh no, that's debug mode. What's level select? Here we go. So level select is on the sound test. 19. That was the wrong button. 19. And then it's 65. This might take a while, I apologise. I'm sure you could just hold it down. Ugh! 65. And then 9. And then it's 17. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 17. There we go, and again goes bidding. Then return to the main menu screen. And then if I then go to hold A and press start. There we go, excellent. Let's go back to Mr. Cave. Act. No, not Mr. Cave, Ocean Act. I think that was the one we were on. Anyway, just to save time, there was nothing exciting in Oh, Ocean Act 1. You're not missing anything. It's not about doing it legitimately, it's about hanging out and having fun. Is that not right? I don't know. Wow! That spring was a bit glitchy. That, in fact, was that even a... I don't even know what that is, you know. I think that's just... Oh, I've done the infinite speed glitch! Oh my god, yes! This is fast! Oh, it slowed down again. Never mind. You need Supersonic as well in order to be able to kind of... you need Supersonic as well in order to be able to sort of go so fast that you fire off the screen. But yeah, I am going faster than normal. Like, his controls are super responsive now and stuff. Sonic always goes fast, so it may not be as pronounced an effect as you might think. But yeah, this is... If you do this glitch where you can go super fast and you have Supersonic on as well, then basically it's just unplayable. It's not too playable now, actually. For those who say that modern Sonic games have glitches in them, bad news for you, the old ones did too. I think that's reset my speed actually, yeah. So that's a more normal speed for Sonic rather than the super glitchy fast speed I was going a second ago, but never mind. Do I regret cutting out most of Royal Ocean Zone? No. It's kind of a weird level choice really. It's funny how like the level progression in Sonic 1 and 2 just made no sense. In Sonic 3 they tried to kind of have continuity between levels, but even they made no sense. All it was just a cutscene to try and somehow explain how you suddenly went from the desert to the middle of the Antarctic or whatever. Yeah, the glitch where you go really fast, it has something to do with those speedy, whatever those things are. They look like barrels that kind of zoom you along the level. I think when you're in those, the game sets itself so that you're going a particular speed or value or something. I'm trying to be technical and I have no idea what I'm talking about, but anyway, that glitches out somehow when you end up going really fast. Here we go. Hello, another cheesable boss. What I like to do is, while this is happening, just stand here and jump. Just don't forget to stop jumping. Oh yeah, the laser as well. I mean, it's quite easy to jump over the laser, but if you just do this, it's just no way it can hit you, so whatever. And then just come straight back in for the kill. Dr. McCheesy Boss Nick. Ah! See? I try and sound like I know what I'm doing, and I don't. Anyway, that was how I always did those bosses. I think everyone always has like their own technique for doing a boss. Because I've seen a lot of people play this and they do it completely differently from the way I do it, but it's just one of those things. Yes. I knew I'd end up making a mistake there. Saying coming in straight for the kill and then just killing myself, but there you go. I need the rings now, give me the rings! Anyway. I've never done a complete of a game before, and I'm quite glad I've actually managed to get this far without actually losing the will to live. Just because I have to keep thinking of things to say, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Am I even going the right way? Isn't this where isn't this where I started? I should have just gone in the lift. I'm just going to concentrate for a minute while I just try and find the correct way to go here. Bah! Liquid Nitrogen Christmas Zone. Try and get as many hits as you can at this point. There's 5, so I just need 3. Don't screw it up this time. Jump, 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 jump. God, he's so slow with this laser. Get out! Ho ho ho! I lost my rings there and I was worried I was about to have a repeat performance. Anyway, there we go. Answers on a postcard as to what these animal capsules are actually supposed to be, because it just looks like a pixelated mess. It's Christmas Metropolis. So answer the questions going on in the ISC chat, yes. Like I say, people do have different ways of doing bosses. That just happens to be my way. And it's mostly effective, except for the first time when it wasn't effective. Wow! The Asteron has got Christmas decorations dangling from its spikes. That's amazing. This mod has just been like, all of its flaws have just been erased instantly with that particular little detail. That's amazing. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. This doesn't make me like Asterons, for the record, but I do like that. That has amused me. As for this fucker, freaking slices. Oh man, those spikes as well. I love the music on Metropolis. The only problem with Metropolis is it goes on for 3 acts instead of the traditional 2, and not only that, but the badniks in this are absolute trollfest. They will be placed in the most awkward of positions, especially those slices. Oh! Whoops! Got a bit too keen there. Where's Tails? I'm sure I had Tails with me. Oh, I turned him off accidentally when I was doing the level slide, didn't I? That's probably good because Tails tends to trigger the Astrons, which is why I was querying his whereabouts. Tails wasn't particularly in the festive spirit, he didn't have a Christmas light or anything, so screw Tails. Thank you, Randy, whatever your numbers are, for your particularly welcome feedback. It's hilarious how people come onto live streams and just say, "You suck at this game," as if anyone gives a shit what you think. Well, that's Act 1 over with, thank God. 2 more to go. Metropolis Zone. I never really understood the name Metropolis because it literally has nothing to do with a metropolis. Because isn't a metropolis like a city with like buildings and skyscrapers and people doing business and things like that? Like a city, whereas this is like more of a factory than a metropolis. So, never really understood that. Then again, we are talking about Sonic Team, and one of the cut levels for this game, I shit ye not, one of the cut levels of this game is going to be called Genocide City Zone. In fact, believe it or not, the 3rd act of this is a level design from the cut Genocide City Zone, which was just repurposed to become Act 3 of Metropolis, because obviously Genocide City Zone was cut. I can't think why Genocide City Zone was cut. I can only assume it may have been objectionable to some people, perhaps. Although, having said that, no one's ever really seen any concept art or any kind of... Well, maybe they have, I don't know, but I can't remember seeing anything like that, so I don't know what Genocide City Zone would have actually been about. I mean, one can only sort of use their imagination over it. Well, interesting fact about, I always used to say Metropolis in my head. I don't know why, when I was a kid that is. And there's another level in Sonic where people kind of have different ways of saying it. Hydra City or Hydrocity in Sonic 3. So that's a debate people can have. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely Metropolis, it's not Metropolis. For some reason in my head I always used to say Metropolis, because I was a child. Frickin' Asteron! Now, you see, this is what I'm talking about now. I'm not paying as full attention to this as I am, just to sort of allay Randy's fears that I suck at this game. I'm not playing it particularly well, but again, I'm trying to do two things at once. But even so, the enemy placement on this level is just absolute bollocks at times. It really is terrible. I mean, basically enemies are placed in places where you either land or have to just appear around from a blind corner. I mean, stuff like that basically, so they will hit you. I don't care how good you are, you will be caught out at least once when you're playing through this level. Jesus. I touched that ring. I knew that was going to happen, I don't know why I did that. I hope the level select is still working, because anyway, it's fine. So I think we were on Metropolis. I think we're on Metropolis there. Anyway, definitely not cheating. I know what you're going to say. Yes, you died twice. You suck at this game. Thank you. With some clever jump cutting, though, the YouTube version. No, I will leave it as it is. I won't lie. I could lie. It's tempting to lie, but I won't lie. I will leave this in. What's no? There's a monitor over there, I think. No, there isn't. Okay. I always wondered what Metropolis does. Like, this factory does, I should say. I mean, is it like building... Well, I guess it's one of Robotnik's many factories. Problem is, it doesn't actually seem to be like a production line of any kind. It's just machinery. Most of it doesn't seem to be connected to anything or do anything important. It's just... like those wireframe meshes just around and valves everywhere. If there's one thing we know about Dr. Robotnik, it's that money is no object. He literally has no problems whatsoever with just basically wasting money on anything. So. Do I like gravitational pull? It's alright. Keeps us on the ground, doesn't it? I wouldn't mind seeing what zero gravity was like. I knew that Spike was about to come out of there, and I jumped anyway. You can book yourself on those plane rides, Sylvie, where you can basically just go on a zero gravity thing, like the plane dives for about a minute and you can float. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind going into space, but that's never going to happen. Frankly, I would never pass the medical for either of these things, so... Stop jumping! Right, left spike. Top spike. Jump. Wait. Wait. Jump now. Now go. There we go. See? It's alright when you're paying attention. You know. There's quite a few people who have watched now. Hello to anyone joining. Hello to people who have stuck around for a bit. Thank you. I should probably say, if you don't know who I am or why you're here, I have a YouTube channel. It's at youtube.com/FileTrekker, but it's not called that. That's just the name of the URL because I was short-sighted. So if you go to that URL, you can subscribe. There's loads of videos which are crazy things that I do. And also, if you want to come and chat, you can find me on forums.filefront.com, which again, it's not called Filefront, but that's just the URL. There's a recurring pattern here, and you can register on there and come and have a jolly old chat. So things and stuff for you to do after this. Anyway, now see that is the dick moviest placed one of the whole of Metropolis. That slicer there is absolutely atrocious. It's okay though, because we've got past it and now we're at the boss. I really don't like this boss. It's quite easy if you've got Tails with you and you have someone to control the second controller. But if you're on your own, it can be quite annoying. You can hit him in between. Try and get as many hits in as you can when you've got your momentary invincibility. But otherwise, see, I'm basically going to die now because there's no way I'm... You can time it so you can hit him and the balls are not in that place, but it's kind of tricky to do. It's probably not okay to talk to me on Steam at the moment, so it'll be no, because I'm playing the game on the live stream. And therefore I cannot type. Bless your little cotton socks. But you are quite welcome to just chat in the chat and I'll reply to you. Bollocks. It's probably best to just wait for him to go on his... Ugh. I don't hate my fans, I just cannot talk to you on Steam while I am playing the game on the live stream. In fact, you're just finding me up. I'm not gonna fall for that. Yeah, I don't like this boss very much. I've only got one life left. I probably will have to consider save stating in a second. Oh, in fact, if I just die, I'm just going to skip. Sorry, did I say that out loud? As long as you can keep your ring. There is a much easier way of doing this as long as you've got some patience. The problem is I'm just trying to do it quickly. See, that's what I mean. You can time it so you can actually get him. The more times you've hit him, the better. So at this point it actually becomes kind of easy. Except I just lost my ring, so it probably won't be. That nearly went well. Ah! Oh, is that a game over? Just to summarise that boss, you hit all of the bubble things and then you hit him. If you're particularly bad, he will throw a laser at you. And that will be that. Sky Chase Zone. Ah, it's night time again. Ah, I see what he did there. Because it's supposed to be implying that's where Santa going to deliver the presents, maybe. Had you replaced Tails, again with a sleigh and some reindeer, this would have been amazing. Just suggestions for next time. Ah, they have little baubles on them too, that's nice. Why flying turtles? I never understood that. And I never understood why there was like a smaller turtle riding the back of a bigger turtle. The bigger turtle just being inanimate and... that was silly. Schofield will never be an admiral game for reasons that may be obvious to some and very obvious to others. Pay attention to what you're doing. Trying to pay attention now to what I'm doing, and see, look, the second I start talking, I just... It's fine. I can talk and play at the same time. I can do this. Now that one has had some problems there when it's gone up into the clouds. Some palette issues there. Quite strange palette issues as well, actually. Unless it's transparent somehow, but it shouldn't be. Why would that badnik be transparent? Why have I stopped? Sky Chase there, ladies and gentlemen. This level is actually pathetically easy. I am playing terribly. That is a fact. I'm trying to look at the chat at the same time. I do have multiple monitors, but even so, it's kind of distracting. The turtles represent the armoured politic-economic status of the Burgonese. Okay. They come at you really fast, those two particular ones, you know. Sky Chase is probably one of my favourite tunes from this game. It's quite relaxing. Give me some rings! That was close. Get on those three quick. Here we go. It's Dr. Robotnik's airship. How Sonic does not get burned to death at that point, I do not know. That was my chair, for anyone who's wondering. I'm not sure how Sky Fortress is going to be Christmassy, because we've just seen it and it was just normal. So it's either going to be the normal level or there's going to be some major continuity errors coming up. Can I visit Sweden? Yes. Will I visit Sweden? Probably not. Although I'm sure Sweden's a lovely country to visit, I just have no reason to go there. I like IKEA. IKEA is fun. Let's all share our IKEA stories. Once I went to IKEA and... Ah! That's okay, I won't cheat this time, we'll go straight back to that one of Wing Fortress since I didn't actually give it a chance. IKEA doesn't suck, IKEA is amazing! So much strong furniture. Yes, I would visit Sweden to visit Usobi, of course. You may regret it, like, but... Xmas. Actually, no, I wasn't actually on. Why have I gone back to? why have I gone back to Sky Chase? I wasn't on Sky Chase. I was on Wing Fortress. This live stream is going well. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. Question. The last level took place at night. This level is now taking place during the daytime. How does that work? Freaking ski shoe thing. This level is pretty difficult. Just because the bottomless pits are basically, well, the whole level is basically one big bottomless pit, so. I may have to concentrate for a minute while I just get past this section, just because I probably end up killing myself if I don't. Thank you, Scratch. I think, yeah, there's only one active Wing Fortress, so it goes Wing Fortress, and then I think we're just at, then we're at the final boss, actually, I think. There is a boss at the end of this level. Oh, don't jump into the propellers! Oh! Anyway. Yeah, those are the 3 monies I wanted. Presents that I wanted. What's everyone getting for Christmas? I am getting, I don't know. I have had a couple of presents already. I've had a bobblehead of Data and Geordie LaForge from Star Trek The Next Generation. But while they are dressed as Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Probably the strangest Christmas present I've ever had. But anyway, let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas. It'll be exciting. All I want for Christmas is to go faster. Does anyone watch the, or has anyone subscribed to the Sonic official Twitter feed? Because that thing is just amazing. The guy who's running that is a genius. That platform was still out! I want an action replay on that. That was... Schofield has told us what he's getting for Christmas, but I will not repeat it on the live stream because of stuff and reasons. It's absolutely typical that YouTube would be and nobody else. I am not saying it out loud. This is a family-friendly channel. Even though I may have sworn once or twice. Well, I want a 52-inch plasma TV for Christmas, but it's just not on the cards now, is it? You time this right as the platform comes out, but you have to include the jumping time to that. I'm done alright this time, but these platforms will catch up on you otherwise. As you saw last time. Oh yeah, I freaking hate this bit because you have to... I made it that time, but it's very, very easy to just miss. Ugh! Why did I do that? Did I hit a signpost? And I really hope I did. Yes, I did, but... I don't do this live streaming thing very often. Do you know why? Do the staff gossip about regular members in the secret forums? Good question. No, we don't actually. Well, we talk about Schofield, but that is a given. Yeah, let's do Wing Fortress again because we didn't get to the boss there, and skipping that would be a bit cheaty, a bit too cheaty even for me. Not that I've cheated at all during this. The only reason we talk about Schofield on the forums, for those who are not members, you can come join on forums.filefront.com. Bollocks! The only reason we talk about Schofield is because he is a threat to national security, so it is our civic duty to make sure he is monitored at all times. I'm going to pay attention a little bit because I want to get through this particular level. I do want to get to the boss for it because it is absolutely shocking. You can cheat by going through those blades there, but you will lose your rings. But that's okay, because it means we can skip a big chunk of level. Just jump up here. And get round this way. Ah. This will be uploaded to YouTube after I have done it on Twitch, pretty much uncut, so if you want to watch it later and you can't hang around or whatever, please do stay, but if you can't, it will be on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/FileTrekker, even though it's called Game Trekker, and forums.filefront.com is called Gamefront. We are having what we call in the business an identity crisis. Anyway, just going to pay attention for a second for this section, just so I get through it first time, because I cannot afford to die again. I need to have my dinner. So I think the key is to spin dash into the launchy platform, and then you get across, and then don't forget to jump, and then you're across. I think we're not too far from the end of this level now, actually. See, you can actually get through it quite quickly when you play it properly. Can I broadcast Euro Truck 2 after this? I can. I don't know if I should or will, but I can. He's got a Santa costume on now. It's not particularly well rendered, but never mind. Try and keep hold of your rings as best you can. Basically, this is like the puzzle here is more to do with just trying to stay on the one that's in the highest position at any one time, and then just try and hit that as best as you can. It's not always very easy though. This boss is really hard. Especially if you're in my position now where you've got no rings left, because this laser's going to kick off and literally no way of getting out of that. Thank you, please do. Okay, for you, I might put it on for 5 minutes after this. If everyone is still here. We'll call it an after show. It'd probably be easier to do a live stream of Euro Truck 2 in a way, because I just lost all my rings again. I'm probably going to get a game over here, in which case we are just going to skip through to the last level, because that's going to take me forever. I haven't got all day. Just to summarise what happened before Death Egg Zone, Robotnik was defeated. I like the Christmas hat there. This is very festive. Yeah, Robotnik was defeated, and then he flew into space, and then we followed him into space. And on a plane somehow. A plane which Tails had attached rockets to, stand in the middle there. And then we basically ended up on the Death Egg, which is this place. No, he doesn't jump. That bollocks! Come on! That was a hit. You can't even see his spines. Ugh. I can do this boss, so I will try and complete the game properly. It may be interesting for people to know that every time I cheated I lost about 2 views. That's okay. thought he jumped that time. The Death Egg is exactly like the Death Star, except that it's got Dr. Robotnik's face on it. It literally is inspired by Star Wars. When I use the word inspired instead of rip-off. It's kind of hard to tell basically, but when Metal Sonic is standing still and you hear that noise where he's going meow, meow, that is actually his spine's going crazy. But because of the Christmas hat you can't see them, so that in a way makes it harder. See, if he jumps you're screwed because his jump takes longer. Cheaters are kind of boring. I apologise. I didn't set out intending to cheat. It's just I'd got so far, and then circumstances arose, and then and then I was like, well, I'm not playing through the whole game again. So I may have used a little bit of a level select. I don't see what your problem is, frankly. A little harmless level select never hurt anybody. I knew he was jumping then. Well, yeah, no, that's true actually. Thank you for that defense. It is kind of like using a continue or loading a save. In fact, in any modern game of this day and age, why did I do that? in a modern game, because of saves and stuff like that, you never really sort of have the consequences that you had in classic games, where if you died you had to go back to the beginning. The only reason for that is because there's no save. In fact, in Sonic 3, and I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles, if you have that attached, you can save your game. So if you did die, you could just load up your save and go back to the start of whatever the last level was. So, yeah, I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Games don't really have cheats included these days, you're right about that. In fact, what was the last... Well, I mean, depends how you see cheats. I mean... I knew that was going to happen. I mean, the games like Fallout 4 have cheats. They've got the console, and you can use them to cheat. You can use God mode and no-clip and things like that. First-person shooters tend to leave the developer commands in, basically. So you've got that. But... generally speaking, no, there's no fun cheats anymore, like you used to get back in the good old days. There's no cheat codes, no Konami code or anything. That's true. I think a lot of the reason for that though is because of probably two things. One is that a lot of games feature multiplayer these days, and it's probably trying to curb cheating on multiplayer games. Someone remind me to... No, you can because of the... Anyway. GTA 5, did GTA 5 have cheats? I can't remember what the cheats were, if they did. I know GTA 4 had a few cheats, but they weren't really that great. So, what were the cheats in GTA 5? Someone remind me, and I'll share with the group. Sorry, headphone users. Now music is becoming like the sound of my life right now. One more go. No, well, we can't really skip the last level, can we? Ah yeah, no, I do remember the free fall cheat from GTA 5. it was good because if you didn't have a parachute on, you basically just went. Schofield, I always try to land on all women. Is that in real life or in GTA 5? It's a valid question with him, so. Both. You know what, the thing about this final boss is the Metal Sonic bit is actually the hardest bit for me. Once I get past this, I'm normally pretty good. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to start save stating because we're going to be here all night otherwise. Yes, I'm cheating again. In fact, this is even more morally dubious. What is save state? F8. F5 is save and F8 is load. Of course it is. It's been a while. So F5, there we go. Thank you for letting me know. I already figured it out due to the delay in the chat, but I appreciate it anyway. I can't even save state properly. Oh Jesus. This talking and playing game thing is hard. No, save state, save state. What am I doing? What am I doing? Stop. I feel like I'm just drunk at the moment. I don't even know what I'm doing. I may or may not be drunk actually, that's not the point there, is it? We're just going to do it quickly after every hit because I'm sure Sylvie's anxious for me to get to Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's not a clone of Sonic, it's a robotic Sonic which has been created by Dr. Christmas Man in the background there. You can see him peering through the flap in the wall for some reason. Don't stand there. I'll stand here instead, shall I? I don't remember that ever being a problem, but there you go. I really love Metal Sonic's Christmas hat. Why have I loaded the save instead of... Hey! Hey, I definitely didn't cheat doing that, boss. Some glitches there around Dr. Christmas Santa Claus's face and his body seems to be phasing in and out of existence. But that's okay, we'll let him off. I like how his moustache has been coloured in. Shit. I like how, whoa! What the actual crappington's going on there? My F8 key seems to be jammed. What the actual... Well, this has gone well. Hang on a second. Why is my F8 key suddenly gone crazy? Oh, there we go. Stop! If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most professional live stream in the history of Twitch. There we go. Let me just quickly save that again. Oh man, I really should make sure that my F8 key is not sticky in future. I apologise for giving everyone a stroke there, that was completely unintentional. Now, the tip with this, again, is to have some patience, which I will do. Instead of just trying to cheese a hit out of him, which you can do, I'm just going to wait for him to do his... There we go. And then you can hit him at that point. Just wait for him to lock onto you. Move out of the way. And do his arms. And then... straight back in. Oh, he's up again. I think you need to be closer to him for him to not try and hit you with his arms. Oh, there we go. He's off again. Wait for him to walk towards you again. Let him take a step back. In you go. 8 times we have to do this. 8 freaking times. Oh yes! Follow my own advice. That was not the position in which I wanted to save state the thing. The thing and the thing. Oh, yes. Now people are Skype bombing the stream. Someone called / is Skype bombing the stream. Probably intentionally. I am having a psychotic episode after that. That was a mistake. No, we're going to do this. We are going to do this. We're going to use save states, but we are going to do this. I am not giving up. I said I would complete this game, and by hook or by crook, I will complete this game. I'm not going to complete it particularly well, and I'm not going to complete it particularly stylishly or with any kind of dignity or class, but I am going to complete this game. I am doing it for you guys. Why did I save state it after I died? What was I actually trying to achieve by doing that? Jesus. I have actually made myself look a lot more stupid during this live stream than I actually think I am, so... I'm sorry, I apologise. I will calm down. I did not mean to scare the people. That was a mistake. Anyway, back to this guy. Wait for him to take a step backwards. There we go. Save state. Wait for him to lock on. Get out of the freaking way. Ooh, that's close. I didn't go as far back as I would have liked then. Ah! You can actually hit him there as well, but I didn't for reasons. I'm getting the arms out of the way. Save state again. Right, if I save state here, just to demonstrate, you can hit him on the down low there as well. You can hit him when he's blocking. You have to be really good to do it. If you can somehow get yourself behind him, you can hit him in the arse as well if you're good. But you have to be careful of his rocket boosting thing as well. So many things to consider. Yeah, you have to be in the right place for this. That's not the right place. In fact, I'm gonna get myself way over here. Get him there. Get him on the way down, but then you really have to get out of the way because he's gonna start firing his arms off. So just to see if we can do this. It's kind of difficult. Everything's gone all blurry. Have I done something? Oh, there we go. Hey! Save state. Turn the blurry thing off. I don't know what that button did. Huh. Just one moment. Where's Jen's gone? Has Jen's crashed? It's okay, because the save state should still be there, so I can restart it, in theory. Gens. And we should be able to pick off where we left off, I think. Welcome to this super professional live stream of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's yes, that's Spider-Man. It's definitely not Wolverine. Schofield. Hey! There we go. Oh, maybe wandered into his arms then. I will get to the end of this. I will get to the end of this. Technical issues, player issues, I will get to the end of this. I enjoy lying to my fans. It gives me something to do. Save state. And come down. Quick cheeky hit away from the arms. Oh, he's not going for the arms this time. No. I think we're nearly there now. Quickly save states. Oh, that was close. Oh, he's not going for the arms this time either. I think we might have it. I think it's 80 hits for this boss, so we hopefully shall have him in a second. Quick one. There we go. We're done. We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for the Sonic 2 Christmas Edition live stream. It's been an emotional journey, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Have games evolved from boss fights like this? I'm not sure they have actually. They're kind of harder than this, aren't they? I mean, I made it look harder than it was because obviously for stuff and reasons. But yeah, that boss isn't really all that difficult. I'm just obviously not playing properly. I'm trying to think of games that have really hard bosses that are quite modern. I guess Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain was the most recent game that I played which had bosses in, but that game kind of holds your hand a little bit. To be honest, Metal Gear Solid 5 so far just feels like I'm playing one giant cutscene. Okay, now I have to fulfill my promise and play Euro Truck. I will play a little bit of Euro Truck. I did promise I will do it. So stay tuned for the after party. There will be a little bit of Euro Truck. I won't be playing it for long. Yeah, that was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Christmas Edition. Thanks very much for joining me on this live stream. Like I say, it will be up on YouTube shortly, so that's youtube.com/FileTrekker, so you can watch the whole thing from start to finish. It started out bad, got better, and then it sort of hit rock bottom somewhere around Mystic Cave Zone. So yeah, you can watch all that on there, and you can also subscribe to that, so you can watch other videos than I produce. Also, like I say, if you want to hang out with everyone who's in the chat right now, you can do on our forums. It's forums.filefront.com. Come and register on there and chat. Everyone is very friendly and the like. Is there anything else that I need to promote? Probably not. Just have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much for watching, and we will just go out with the nice credits motif thing. Melody. Not melody. What do they call a collection of different tunes? Was it melody? No. It's Masato Nakamura from Dreams Come True. He did a very good soundtrack. I can't narrate the credits because there's too many names. Most of them are in Japanese, and I can say Caroline Hanshaw. Special thanks to presented by Sega. Goodbye!